So inside the trunk of the M3, we have a few mods waiting to be installed. So this one here, we're gonna be installing today. And this one as well, we're also gonna be installing today. There's still that one other box right over there. We're gonna save that for another video, but stay tuned guys, because that's gonna be a good one. What's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. So like you guys saw, we have a few mods to install today on the G80 M3. Now all of these mods, including that one that I kind of teased you guys with, all have to do with the interior of this M3. And they all kind of flow together in a way. It'll make a lot more sense when I install those two boxes right over there, which you guys can probably already tell what they are, but if you can't already, let me just show you. So those who already watch my channel, you guys already know, but if you're new, I have the ivory, aka white interior on my G80 M3. I do have the carbon trim, so I think this right over here is a beautiful setup. I do need to detail this whole thing because the seats are starting to get stained, but I gotta say guys, the interior of this car is honestly my favorite thing about it. As much as I love the exterior, and I love it even more after all the mods that I did, I really love the interior of this car. Now, if you guys watch my other builds, you'll see that I've done a lot of mods to the interiors of my cars, whereas this car, there's really not much to do to it because it's already beautiful the way that it is. The white bucket seats, the steering wheel, the screen, the carbon trim, like this interior has it all. However, we're still gonna be making it better today. So let me stop giving you guys the runaround and let me show you what mods we have today. So like I said, we have 3 altogether. They're all gonna flow together. But today we're gonna be focusing on 2 of those. And this right over here is one of those mods. This is an OEM BMW M Performance Alcantara armrest. You guys can see just how good this looks. Like in person, it looks absolutely amazing. I've seen pictures and videos of it and I was kind of about it. But after getting in person, guys, this is legit probably one of the nicest pieces I'm retrofitting to any of my cars. But here's the other piece, or one of the 2 other pieces, because they are a set that I'm gonna be installing on the G80. And that's this right over here. This is also an OEM BMW M Performance Alcantara knee pad. That sounds weird, but it's a piece that goes like right on your center console. If you guys know, I already changed that piece on my G80 M3 with this one right over here, which adds some extra ambient lighting. The downside of this one is because my original one had leather over here, this one is just plastic. So I didn't like that. Also, the ambient lighting does not look the best on this. If you guys want to know more about it, go check out my full video. So I wasn't really crazy about it, and I've debated going back to the OEM piece, but I figured instead of going back to the OEM piece, let me get this Alcantara one because I think it's going to look really good with the armrest and also with that other mod, which I'm sure you guys can guess what it is at this point. So here is a quick close-up. Again, guys, this is Alcantara. This is original BMW, like made by BMW, no AliExpress or anything like that. Only good quality parts for this beautiful G80 M3. So it says M Performance right over there, has the M color stitching. It has a few different colors of Alcantara, which I think is gonna help the overall look of it, and I'll explain that a little more later. It has the M colors right over there. This piece here also looks really good. It's definitely gonna look a lot better than the plastic currently on the car, which I do regret doing, but that's okay. We're gonna resolve it today. All right, so hopefully you guys can see me okay, but we're gonna get to installing these pieces right over here. Now, in order to do that, we have to lift up our center console. We have to pull this trim piece downwards, so you need a pretty slim trim tool. Wanna get underneath. You guys will see it start to come away. Now, I have taken this off before, so for me, it's gonna come out a little easier. You guys can see that will kind of pull away like that. Now we have to lift up this piece of the center console. So there's a little slot, you guys will see. You won't be able to see it on camera. But once you're doing it, you'll be able to see it. Just wanna lift up and it should pop out just like that. Now this won't come out completely, so don't try to do that. You just want enough space to do that. Now for me, I'm gonna have to take out 2 T20s in here because I do have to take out all the old wiring of this ambient lighting piece. For you doing this, you won't have to do that because all you'll have to do is just remove this and then you're pretty much good. So next, what you'd have to do and what I have to do is remove these pieces of the trim. So it should be able to just kind of pop out. Now there is a piece like more towards over here, which will have to like slide away. So once you have it out, it'll slide out. Just like that. Pretty easy, guys, not too bad. Again, for me, I have this ambient lighting attached, so I'm just gonna take that off and do away with that. Again, you guys will not have to worry about any of this annoying ambient lighting right now, but I'll deal with the rest of that off camera. So with those old pieces out, we can go ahead and start installing the new Alcantara ones. So with that said, we're gonna do just that. So you wanna slide it in first, of course. And then after that, should just be a matter of clipping it in. Want to make sure everything is nice and snug. And that's it, we're all done. So now we're gonna move on to the armrest. This one is gonna be a little more involved, I'll be honest with you guys. I don't think it's gonna be difficult, but it's probably gonna take a little more work. So what we're gonna do is attempt to remove this trim right here. So you guys can see it's already popping out. So once you get it started, we're gonna put the armrest down so we have a little more room to work. We're just gonna keep on working our way around. All right, so with this thing off, we can basically access the springs right in here to remove the armrest. So I kind of put the camera on the seat there. That way you guys can get a closer angle of all this because this is pretty detailed and hard to see. But anyways, what we're gonna have to do is back out these pins right over here. So I'm gonna take a flathead screwdriver, get between them, and start to push them out. Definitely a lot tougher than I anticipated. The other side as well. Okay, we might need a plier or something to pull them out from the other side. So I take that back. I was actually able to take a pick tool and basically like push it further through. Now I think I should be able to pull this right out. So let's try that again for the other side. So we're gonna get the top there. We're gonna push it through and we're good. So what we have to do now is remove the spring from this part here. So we're gonna try to figure this out some way. Maybe a flathead. Oh, I felt it a little bit. There it goes. All right, so now I think we should be able to remove this spring from here. There goes one side, there goes the other side. So with the spring officially out, we can actually go ahead and remove the entire armrest. So here's just a quick comparison, guys. So obviously the original one in ivory, and we're gonna have the M Performance one. It's gonna look so good combined with the Alcantara we have going on over there and the future Alcantara we have coming. Now, when you ordered this from BMW, because again, it is an OEM BMW piece, you do get this bag of parts. It comes with a spring with those pins that we pulled out, some brackets. I'm not gonna use any of that. Well, I'm actually gonna use one piece, but that's it. I feel like I'm just gonna save this for, I don't know, just in case any of these break. But what I am gonna have to use is this piece right over here. Let me actually take it out and show you. So inside the bag, you get these pieces right here. Now, if you guys saw the original one, it has those pieces right in there. This one does not. So we are gonna put these inside. Figured it's not worth taking it out of this one, but everything else, I might as well reuse, like the pins, the springs. Again, I'll just save these like if they break in the future or something. So with those pieces in, we can go ahead and put the armrest inside. This is already looking so freaking good, by the way. But yeah, let's just finish the installation. I'll show you guys everything at the end. So like usual, now all we have to do is basically everything in reverse. And just like that, we are all done. Both mods are done. They're pretty easy overall, but that armrest definitely got a little annoying sometimes. That's fine, it's done now, guys. It looks so good. Everything's just such good quality, such good fitment. I mean, what do you expect? This is actually OEM BMW pieces. But I know you guys wanna see these already, and here they are. Here is the M Performance armrest and the M Performance knee pads. I think that's what they're called. I could be totally wrong, but man, they look so good. This one's definitely more of a subtle piece. It doesn't really like shine on camera, but in person, it really stands out, especially in combination with the armrest. I feel like a whole bunch of people do the armrest, but not many will do that piece right over there. But again, guys, both of them together look so good. I was a little worried about how it would look with the ivory interior, but man, it looks amazing. I love it. Like that white and black going on. I know it does remove some ivory from the interior, which does kind of suck, but there's still plenty of ivory. We have it on the dash, we have it on the doors. So to have the Alcantara there, I think is the right move. The M3 has come such a long way. I know I keep on saying it. We've done a whole bunch of stuff from the outside of the car, but the interior, like I was saying before, didn't really feel like there was too much we can really do to really, like, you know, to make the interior better, because it's already so great. On F30, I changed like almost everything in the interior. That's because I had a cheap interior. This G80 has an absolutely beautiful interior, especially the way that this particular car is spec'd. So I think that's pretty much gonna wrap it up for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, you already know what to do. Smash that like button, hit the subscribe button so you guys can see that next mod, which I'll hopefully get to soon. But yeah, anyways, with that said, guys, this video is pretty much done, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. All in mind if you don't listen that much, but some of y'all don't listen.
pushing your